You can't be eating with your feet while your legs apart. Your leg gotta be closed and your feet gotta be together. They told her ass to just stand up and yell, "My food tastes better with my feet together. My food tastes better with my feet together. My food tastes better with my feet together." That shit just pissed me off. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am back today with another video. Okay, so this is the video y'all been asking about. For some reason y'all want to know my experience with basic training, and it's not the best. So I'm gonna tell you what I went through, which I hope you never ever go through. And yeah, we're gonna get straight into this video, but before we do, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and yeah, let's get into this. So to go back before basic, okay, so I shipped off August 27th, I believe, and that was last year, 2019. So my friend, I went to Sill, Oklahoma, and that's where I did my basic at. Okay, so from reception, they walked us over to this big ass building, and we sat outside for the longest waiting for our drill sergeants to come and basically tackle us. Okay, so anyways, not really, y'all, they didn't tackle us, but no, we was waiting outside for them to come. And once they got there, we was split up into like different platoons or whatever. So I was with R through Z, I think. So I was with nobody that I knew. So basically I had my own little new platoon, and that was who my platoon was. I had 3 drill sergeants, and they were like, you know, basically you walk like a mile to get to our basic training building, our barracks. That's where we gonna begin raw dog, diggity dog, all that shit. So once we got there, we had to all put our bags, like our green duffel bags, with everybody. It's like 100 and something or more, probably a little bit over 100 of us, and everybody has a green duffel bag. So this is how it went, y'all. So basically we was in formation. They tell us, okay, you got a minute to go out there and find your bag now. Everybody got their name in their bag on the side, like a little clear tape thing. You can put your name right there. So just think about it, like it's impossible. I won't say impossible, but it was so freaking hard to find your name out of so many bags. Like, you don't know what is what. So everybody just out there looking. And so we had to like bring it back. I got drilled on that because I could never find my bag, y'all. Like, I could not for nothing. So the second time around, I was like, you know what? I'm not coming back without a bag. So I just grabbed somebody's bag because I felt like somebody had my shit, so I'm gonna grab somebody else's shit too. So I grabbed somebody else's bag, had to put them down in front of me and back in formation. So what was so crazy, one of my drill sergeants caught me off guard because once I was like trying to hold my composure before he actually fell, but it's like they were trying to make themselves so hard, y'all. Like, you ain't finna do this and this, that. Oh, you think it's funny? What you're looking like? They were just doing the most, y'all. I promise you, they was just doing the most. It ain't even nothing like that. Like, I can tell, like, me, like, come on, dude, I see through you. That's how it was for me. Like, you ain't even about that shit. You know, that's just how I was looking at him. So anyways, one drill sergeant, he was shorter for my drill sergeant. He came over, he was trying to like walk over the little green duffel bag. He's so short that his leg didn't reach over the other side of the damn duffel bag. So the motherfucker fell. And so it was me and another dude beside me, and we saw the shit. So we just like, I had bursted out a little bit, and he came straight to me, y'all. Straight to me. And was just like, what's funny? Then he gonna, you know, I'm a little bit about the same height, you know what I'm saying? But I think I'm taller than him anyways. So he was just like, so what's funny? Like, all in my face like this. I'm like, nothing, drill sergeant. So the little green I had on my face was fucking gone. And then here come another drill sergeant. They trying to drill me at the same time. I'm just like, nigga, I ain't finna break for y'all. Y'all can just goddamn get back like that right there. It wasn't too bad. Then we had a part to where we had to get our phones taken. We had a minute phone call to make. So, of course, I was like, I'm not finna cry when I call home. I'm not finna do that. Nope. So tell me why they put me in front of Smith. And you know who Smith is, because only you know Smith. She was in front of me. Also, we stationed here together. Smith was in front of me, y'all. And I'm like, nope, I'm not crying. I see Smith already on the phone. She already crying before she even make the phone call. I'm just like, no, this girl, something wrong with her, because I think she's not going to make it. She's not going to graduate. So tell me why. Smith get on the phone. I guess the phone started answering the phone. I'm still waiting for mine to just pick up. So Smith already boo-hooing, crying. I'm just like, nope, I ain't going to look at her. I'm just going to look down at the ground. So my folks answered the phone. As soon as they said hello, I'm on the phone like, Mama, I want to come home. Like, I'm just I don't even know where that came from. That ain't even me. And then my grandma, she didn't make it no better. I cried because I saw her crying, and she just made me cry. And I was like, no, I don't want to cry, Smith. So anyways, I'm on the phone. My grandma, she was just like, what you crying for? And I don't do this. So I'm like, I don't know. I just want to come home. You know, I'm just crying. And then here come my drill sergeant, the female. She come by. Oh, well, looky here. We got somebody boo-hooing on the phone. Then here come another drill sergeant. Oh, you're crying? You're crying to your mother? And I'm still on the phone, just to let y'all know. I'm still on the phone with my grandma. And I'm just like, no, I ain't crying. Mama ain't crying. No, they don't know me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just on the phone still. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother is laughing while they talking all this shit in the phone. She laughing. And she know I'm crying, and she just don't care. How you do that, Mama? And I still don't like you for that right there. You hurt me to the core. So yeah, after that was over with, we got into, like, we had to spread out. Like, we took everything out of our duffel bags, make sure we had socks and a certain pair of this, that, and everything else. So basically, we went in after all of that was done. Reception, like, not reception, but like the little drilling part when you first get to basic, y'all know how they just be like hollering at y'all. Mine wasn't that bad. If anything, it was funny. Like, I wasn't scared. I wasn't, come on now, I'm a grown ass woman. Scared of what? You know what I'm saying? But I did cry though. I did cry. Don't tell nobody. Went upstairs, 3 flights of stairs with our green duffel bag. I'm telling you, I'm tired as fuck. And once we get up there, we pick a bed. So my bedmate was Swaby. Hello, Swaby. Anyway, Swaby was my bunkmate. Me and Swaby stayed into it. Don't get in the bunk with somebody you think you ain't gonna get along with. But how would you know, right? That's what I thought. Anyways, me and Swaby stayed at each other's heads, necks. And Swaby is, she Jamaican. And I'm black. I'm African American. So what? You put them two together with an attitude. You know, we got a little attitude, and we just sassy like that. I met my match, and she met her match. So it was just like, we didn't fight or nothing. It was just like, we always was head to head. Like, ooh, this bitch. Ooh. So anyways, besides Swaby, I still love you, Swaby. Me and Swaby cool as of today. Basic training. I mean, you get up, I think we get up at like 4. No, I think we got up at 5 every morning, do PT, get done PT at 6. We shower, we eat at 8. I think we wake up at 6. I'm not sure, y'all, but y'all wake up early every morning, the same routine every morning. Different days you run. A lot of people ask me about not being able to run a mile or 2 miles or just run it all. You gonna run. You gonna get used to it, just like how I did. When I first got there, I ran my mile in like 2 miles, in like 21 minutes. Horrible. But once I graduated, my run time was 17 minutes for a 2 mile. So you gonna be good. Promise you're gonna be good. After the PT session, after breakfast is over with, the defect food, it wasn't that bad. I ain't even gonna lie to you. My first time eating breakfast in the defect. Oh my gosh. It was horrible, y'all, because once we got there, it was like they were just hollering. You, like, if you do one little thing wrong, if you put your tray a little sideways, you're gonna get hollered at. You know, so you have to pivot, y'all. So I don't know if y'all know what pivot is. Like when you march, when you walk, and then you have to like turn that way, something like that. Anyways, look it up. I couldn't master pivoting. Like, I could pivot. It was the one where, like, if you walking up and you gotta turn right, you gotta like walk up, stop, and you got the tray in your hand too, so you gotta like turn. I couldn't get that like mastered until the end of basics. So anyways, I couldn't do that right, but they never caught me until like the end. But anyways, this is the worst thing ever. My experience. Eating in the damn defect. I'm walking up to get my food, right? No. I had already got my food. I set my tray down, and you know you got to go back for your 2 cups. So once you get your 2 cups, you got to always keep your hands on them 2 cups. You got to have 2 cups like right here. So I'm walking up to the like machine or whatever. I'm like, no, I don't need 2 cups. Cause you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying, you know, I'm just trying to help you sit down and eat my food because I ain't got that much time to eat. So I didn't get 2 cups this one day. Okay? I got that 1 cup. So here come a drill sergeant yelling in my face, talking about, is your other cup? This. I'm talking, he just hollering. And then, you know, once one holler, here come their little friends, and they want to holler at me too. And he said, so where your other cup at? I said, well, all I wanted was some water. I cannot make this shit up. So my friends that I had made already, they were just like, we can't make no type of eye contact with nobody. So we just had to, we eating with our heads down. Tell me why their ass was looking and like this, laughing. I'm talking about y'all. They made me so mad, I wanted to cry that day. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I wanted to cry that morning. And I was just like, man, they put me fucked up, bro. They're like, why they won't fucking leave me alone? Like, what the fuck is wrong with these folks? I kid you not, y'all. I cannot make this up. They was on my ass about that one little cup. And the way I said it, I know they wanted to laugh because they caught me off guard. And when he asked about the second cup, I was just like, well, he said, so what are you drinking? He said, why you didn't get no juice? That's what it was. He said, why you didn't get no Gatorade? I said, well, all I wanted was some water. And I'm shaking a cup like that on everything. Like, bitch, I don't like when folks holler at me. Like, I just be shaking like, don't do that shit. They want to call your little friends and stuff like that over here. But if you are drinking your juice or water or whatever, and you just using one hand, and you ain't got two hands on that cup, they're going to say, aha, you stand up. So they'll make you stop eating or drinking, and you stand up, and you got to say, like, if you ain't have both your hands on the cup like this, you got to stand up and say, 2 hands on the cup. 2 hands on the cup. You gotta keep saying that shit until they tell you basically to shut the hell up and sit down and eat. You can't be eating with your feet while your legs apart. Your leg gotta be closed and your feet gotta be together. So a lot of people got in trouble for this shit. One girl, she had got fucked up because she didn't have her feet closed, and they was just like, stand up. They told her ass to just stand up and yell, my food tastes better with my feet together. My food tastes better with my feet together. My food tastes better with my feet together. That shit just pissed me off. And sometimes it was just funny as hell, bro, because and I know they wanted to laugh a lot of times when they was just doing this shit. It was like every time we go to the defect, it was like the fun time for them. It was like the best time for them to just pick at everybody. But yeah, that was my defect experience. I mean, other than that, the defect, I just caught on real quick. You gonna catch on real quick. Just don't fuck it up. Like, don't waste no food. You gotta bring your plate, your plate to the food, all of that. You gotta qualify your weapon. Eventually on down the line, you have to do rooks. You have to do a lot of shit. So coming towards the end or the mid end, like, what phase was this? Red phase, blue phase? I think it was blue phase. So blue phase, I think we was doing like a little rook. I forgot, y'all. It's been like almost a year. So I think we did the anvil. And that about died on that one because I ain't never rooked in my life, and just rooking with boots and shit on your back, they were just like, oh my god, like, stop, you know. And it was just so much. But anyways, what really got me towards the end was when we had to do the 40 mile, the what you call it, somebody help me, I think of it once I edit it. But you know, you gotta do 40 miles to graduate, right? Okay, so towards the end of my graduation, I had to wait. Before I even get into that, let me rewind. So qualifying my weapon, I could not shoot my weapon for shit. I could not target or hit the target for nothing. So we had 2 days to qualify a weapon. First day I was a no-go. I couldn't just get it together for nothing. And I was just like, why can't I shoot? And I never shot a gun before either, so it was just making sense to me. So the second day I had to really get it together. I prayed that night before. I was like, Jesus, please, you know my needs. You know I need to get up out of here. Please, Lord, please. Next day I went and I qualified my weapon. I did, but it took me forever. It was like an hour before we had to leave. So everybody who could qualify their weapon was basically sitting in the bleachers and looking at the folks who couldn't qualify their weapon. So me, I was that person out there on that field crying, and I was just like crying, like, geez. Like, if y'all really could see my struggle, everything I did, you would. Anyways, so I'm out there still trying to qualify my weapon. We got like an hour, then it went from 30 minutes. And I'm like, Drill Sergeant Z, he was like, Thompson, you still ain't qualified your weapon? I was like, no. He's like, all right, go to lane 7. I don't know why he told me to go there. I was like, all right, Drill Sergeant, I'm going. So anyways, I went to that lane. Come to find out, that lane had like 4 broken little people. Okay, so basically, even if it pop up, it's gonna go down, even if you don't hit it. So I had 4 of them that actually did that. So basically, I scored like a 27, even though I still qualify my weapon. You gotta have like a 23, 24, I don't know. You gotta have something like that. And I had a 30. So yeah, that's how I became a sharpshooter. I had shot a 30. So anyways, I was so happy. Oh my gosh, because y'all, if y'all don't understand, like every time that I got finished shooting at all my peoples or whatever, and I had to go check on my score to see what I had made, I never, it was like 15, 13, or 12. It was never up there. Like, oh my gosh. So once I told him, he was like, a 30? You got a, yes, bitch, me. I got a 30. If you can't shoot, y'all, I mean, you're gonna learn how to shoot. You're gonna get there. You gonna just focus. Don't, like when you shooting, don't jerk the gun. You know how it has like the little back thing or whatever you want to call it. Like once the gun shoot, it'll like move you. It's okay. Just don't move, bitch. Just continue to hold the gun, just like, you know what I'm saying, like that. And you gotta look through the little what you call that shit? Fucking forgot, but that shit. And you gonna look through that, and you gonna keep that. Like you gotta have a, just for people who haven't shot before, keep a tight grip on the gun, but be comfortable, but keep a tight grip. I'm just trying to tell y'all, because they didn't tell me this. They didn't tell me this at all. Carrying on, so into the mile, 40 miles or whatever, I did the first 10 miles, and that was so horrible. I did Nick at Night. Nick at Night was just like horrible. Horrible. It was cold at this time, y'all. It was cold, freezing outside, and my boots was like froze. Like my feet was froze. I couldn't even feel my feet at times. It was to the point where it wasn't even, like, we wasn't even cold. We wasn't even mad because we was being cold. We were just mad because we couldn't feel our feet. We couldn't feel nothing. That's how cold it had got. And it was raining at the same time, so it was just extra cold. So we did Nick at Night kind of like in the rain or whatever. And that shit was, let me tell y'all, I thought the whole time Nick at Night is like, I thought the bullets that's going over our head, I thought that was real bullets. So my ass was like, nope, I am not getting up. So my ass just crawling low as fuck on the ground. To my, I ain't even, you never saw me lift my head up at all. Only thing I had a problem with was my butt, because my butt was just like getting stuck into the little barbed wire, and that shit hurted like a motherfucker. But other than that, I thought that shit was real. It's not real, y'all. They ain't tell me that shit, but they lied to me when I was there. They said it was real bullets and you better keep your ass down. So that's what I did. I was like, nope, I'm not finna die right here. Nope. Not today, bitch. We were supposed to spend the night after Nick at Night in the field or whatever, and that didn't go as planned because it was too cold. And they didn't even, like, the drill sergeants, if we gotta stay, they gotta stay. So they didn't want to stay either. So we just went back to the barracks that same night. And they had, I thought it was so nice because they had like coffee and soup for us. Oh my god. After that, and hot cocoa too. After that, we went up to our rooms. We washed, got in the tub. Got in the bed, and then the next morning was back out rucking again. So I rucked a good, the next morning we rucked. If you're in Oklahoma, you're gonna know what Potato Hill is. Anyways, that's a big ass motherfucking hill, and it's shaped like a potato. So you go, man, I'm talking about, I'm about, like, I'm so stressed at this point. Like, I can't make it. Like, the hills were so steep, man. Like, and your feet hurt. You tired of walking. We did 12 miles that day. So I was just like, oh my god. So after that, we did not stay because it was still cold outside. We had rucked. Be honest with you, I don't know what the fuck we had with. I just know I didn't spend the night out there. So the third day, I was just like, okay, I see what y'all want to do. The third day, I was just like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing the third day. If they want to keep me here, they keep me here. I'm not going to do the damn third day because I heard that the first day is the only thing that counts. If you do the first 10 miles, which I did 12 that day, then we should be good. So yeah, once I found out I didn't have to do the ruck, like keep rucking no more, I was like, well, fuck it. I'm finna go to sick call. I went to sick call the next morning and was in sick call trying to get a freaking profile so I didn't have to go back out there to ruck. Okay, it's not telling you to go do that, but if that's what you want to do, then it's to you. Anyways, it backfired on me because I knew one shit wrong with me and I just didn't want to be out there rucking. So I went to sick call. My excuse was I went to the dentist to get my teeth checked, right? So they told me before I leave for Sill I had to get my teeth pulled. So I was like, okay, well, they're not gonna give me no profile, so I gotta still go back out there. So and I was like having a little minor toothaches or whatever, sometimes major. I was like, okay, I need a profile so I don't have to go back out there and ruck. So I went from the dentist little office right across the street to the little medical sick call. So I went in that bit. Tell me why. This little cocky bitch, I told her that something was wrong with my knee to where I can't ruck. I just need a profile. Just give me a damn profile, bitch. So I went in there, she looked at my knee, she was like, okay. Well, people with more injury problems, we tend to put them straight on crutches. excuse me, bitch, you're not gonna put me on crutches, and no, the fuck you're not. Drill sergeants knew I went to sick call for a toothache, okay? Tell me why I came back on crutches from a toothache, you feel me? So they don't know that I went to sick call to go talk about my knee. Everybody knew. I was like, what Thompson is? Thompson out here today? You know, Thompson is, I'm just a live person. Everybody who don't know me, you feel me? Like, basic training, I know everybody. Once you bring everybody here, everybody know who you is. So anyways, I was just like, well, so here I come to the drill sergeant, because she come up to me. She's like, so Thompson, how? And she was just laughing at the same time. How do you come back from sick call from a toothache on crutches? Bitch, it's not fucking funny, ho. And I'm trying to tell this bitch, I don't know. Even though I know, I'm just not gonna tell you the story because it's gonna make it even time worse. So they gave me a profile or whatever. And y'all, I never had crutches a day in my life. And I still don't know how to use them. And I didn't even use them when I had them. I just had them hoes sitting on the wall, and I go to the bathroom when I please, just walk whenever I please. So I was on a 24, it was on a day. I had Barracks for a day. And I had like to follow up with like this little fitness person. And she had to release me off a profile. I needed my profile to be released before I graduated, which I had a date like after my graduation. And I'm like, oh no, Jesus, I'm so sorry. I would never ever do it again, but I'm gonna need you to fix this right now for me, please, Jesus, please. So I went to go see the little fitness place, the doctor, and she was just like, okay, well, it seems like you're okay. I need you to come back. I'm like, no, lady, I can't. You need to release me now. So she didn't. So I came back the day or 2 days before graduation, and she finally took me off. She took me off, y'all. Hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. So I was able to go back to, she put me on a profile to where I can ruck, but if it start hurting, stop. So I went back out to the field with everybody else the last day, the day they was doing combatives, and I was just like, okay, yes, it's the last day. They probably won't let me ruck. I probably just get in the car. So no, they didn't go that way. I rucked about a good 7-8 miles back, and yeah, that was the end. It was a long ass ruck, I will tell you that. And after that, we had went through like a jungle. I don't even freaking know. It's like a wood. It was a wood, but it looked like a jungle of mud and everything. And once we came out, they had us line up. This is the last day. They had us line up, and we went into back into our little barracks or whatever, where we always form up for formations and stuff like that. And they had music playing for us, y'all. They had it so sweet and nice. And I forgot what they call it, but it's been a year, y'all. I don't know what it is, but basically they had like juice, socks, baby powder, everything you use for your boots. What else? Just anything you can name that you use in basic training that you need for yourself. They had mixed it in this big ass bowl, dipped a big ass spoon in it, and had us drink it. Everybody got a cup for graduation. Everybody, like, this is not the day of graduation. This is the last day of us rucking, and we had a little ceremony thing, and we got our patches. So, I had to drink. I didn't drink that shit. I just, and I was like, no, not drinking that shit. Anyways, so after that, we have 2 days, a day, 2 days, no, it was a week. I'm sorry. I don't know, I'm getting 2 days and 3 days from. After that, it was a week left for graduation. We had to do graduation practice. Basically, my experience was not as bad as probably other people's, but I mean, I would say so because I had got 4 tooth taken out my mouth, surgery. I had surgery, basic training. I was on crutches, not really, but they put me on them. I almost didn't graduate because of the crutches situation. I almost didn't qualify my weapon. I'm trying to think of what else. Land nav, I hate that shit. I cannot do land nav for nothing. So I got people who were smart as fuck, and they were just my crew. I just follow them on out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's my little experience, y'all, with basic training. The drill sergeants are not that, well, I can't speak for everybody, but mine wasn't that. You know, we had like a couple that was just like, oh my God, why they here? Like, they just so petty. Like, other than that, that wasn't that bad. Like, at the end, my drill sergeants gave everybody like only my platoon, every different platoon did it, but with my platoon, our drill sergeants gave us like constructive criticism, what they think of us in the future, what they see with us, or what, you know. So basically I got nothing but good feedback. They think, well, only one thought that I would be a officer. I should go in and be an officer. She knew I had a baby, and she knew she has a baby too, so it was just like, you know, you can really make this work. I got nothing but good feedback. Oh, I sung the national anthem as well. I don't know if I told you that, but yes, I sung the national anthem for graduation, and that was it. My basic training experience was a success. Oh, the gas chamber, y'all, I gotta really tell y'all about that. I'm wrapping up real quick. The gas chamber. I know this video is probably long as fuck, but the gas chamber, it was not that bad, but I probably wouldn't do that. I wouldn't ever do it again. Once we get in there, it's like the first time, you can tell like how serious this shit is, because my neck started itching. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit, bitch? Then I'm looking around like, is your neck itching? I forgot who I went in there with. I don't even remember. Slavy. I said, is your neck itching, bitch? It was so bad, y'all. It was this tall dude named Sanchez. Sanchez was in front of me. Tell me why this man is crying to myself. Oh my God, dear, I can't really do this. I can't do this. No, you gonna do this because I'm behind you and I'm scared. I should be one crying, not your big tall ass. So it was just real crazy. Like, as soon as we took off the mask or whatever, we had to say the Soldier's Creed. And of course, you know I ain't said that shit. Come on now. Anyways, I tried to like hold my breath in as long as I could. And then once I couldn't, it just started like, whew, it just started like, I'm just coughing at this point. Like, so basically after, I guess, a minute, they can keep you in no longer than a minute. So they let us out or whatever, and we just have to like, and I got a video on that too, y'all. I will let y'all see that, maybe. But anyways, that is my whole experience, y'all. It's not that bad, like I said. It's just, you just gotta, you know, do what you think you should do. You know, do what's best for you. Now, to people who's about to go in, I mean, hey, good luck. Good motherfucking luck. That's all I can say. But yeah, that's my experience. If y'all want like a more detailed, like, this video is long as hell. If y'all want a more detailed video, of course I can make that happen for y'all. Just let me know. Let me know what y'all want to see. I have a lot of content that I haven't even showed y'all yet. So that is my video, y'all. Hopefully y'all like this video, love it, you know, whatever you want to do. Leave me comments if y'all have any questions. So yeah, y'all stay tuned, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.